You know that feeling when you go somewhere because it looks beautiful in photos, but a small part of you is still wondering, okay, but will it actually feel special in real life? That was me today. Because sometimes a place looks amazing online, and then you get there, look around for 10 minutes, take a few clips, and that's it. But today felt different almost immediately. And honestly, that's why I want you to stay with me in this vlog. Because this is not about arriving at Schloss Drachenburg, it's about that very specific feeling of a place slowly winning you over. As soon as the train started moving, I felt my mood begin to change. It felt like the day was slowly opening up. There was something so magical about watching the trees and hillside pass by, knowing that very soon I was going to see the castle. But at the same time, a small part of me kept wondering if I was expecting too much. What if it wasn't as beautiful in real life? So the whole ride felt like a quiet mix of excitement and doubt. And somewhere between those thoughts, I reached the station. The train station felt calm and green with birds chirping in the background and that peaceful hillside feeling all around. Slowly, softly drawing near, wonder feels so bright from here. Heart so still and breathing slow, following the light. So this was the main entrance to the castle, and this is where I bought the ticket to go inside. But honestly, before even entering, I had to stop here for a second and look at this view. The scenery is so beautiful and peaceful, it kind of prepared me for the whole fairy tale vibe of the castle. Past the trees and past the blue, there's a place I'm going to. This is where I bought my 10 euro ticket to the castle. But it wasn't just a ticket shop, it was also a small souvenir store with quite a few cool things to look at. Softly, slowly. Just can't accept it. This can't be the end yet. You promised to never leave, and now you're gone. I realized something that day. When you see pictures of a place on the internet, you get a pretty good idea of how it looks. But traveling there in person is completely different. That's when you truly understand how the place actually feels. You promised forever a love without end, but now I'm left broken, struggling to mend. I thought we were so tied, destined for a lifetime, love with no end. Wow, I can't imagine. This is really so beautiful castle. I mean, like, I always seen this kind of castle in movies, and finally in my real life I am seeing such a beautiful castle. I still see your face in every place, feel your warmth, your gentle grace, but now there's just an empty space. Now let's go inside and explore this. The moment I stepped inside the castle, it felt like I had entered another century. Everything looked so different from the world outside. It gave me a feeling I can hardly describe, a kind of feeling you can't explain. You just stand there and feel. Just imagine living in this castle. As I was walking through the castle, my imagination was on peak. I was just whole time imagining about the people who lived here. How it feels like waking up in these rooms, reading quietly on this table, just living an ordinary day in a place like this. For someone living here, it might have felt normal, but for us, it feels almost unreal. But interesting fact that the man who built this castle, Stefan von Sater, never actually lived here. So this whole castle was all his imagination which he turned into reality, but never really lived in it. They have room for everything. This, if I see it very closely, it looks a bit scary. This castle is really very charming. Every corner is very charming.
On this quiet terrace, where the evening leans to gold, I can feel the silence, like a story being told. Wind moves through the old stone, softly through my hair, and for just one moment it feels like magic lives here. Far below the river shimmers pale and white, and the world feels smaller.
Just imagine waking up and coming to this balcony and seeing this very beautiful view of the city. Oh my god. Seems unreal.
As the sun is falling down, there is something tender in the way the sky turns blue.
As I walked around the castle, I completely fell in love with the place. It had so much charm, as if every corner had something special to offer. It slowly took over my mind and made me forget about everything else for a while, letting me simply live in the moment and truly enjoying being at Schloss Drachenburg.
If these halls could sing, maybe they would carry all the love of vanished things. Someone must have stood here. Someone must have known how a heart can tremble when beauty feels like home. and I am only passing just a
The
moment.
castle was truly amazing. I had never seen such a well restored castle that you could just walk into like this. It really felt as if people were still living there. But now it was time to make my way to the mountain top.
Above the noise, above the day, I let the quiet lead the way. A softer light, a slower time. The world
There is something special about a mountain top.
here feels
No
new.
matter how many times I stand in a place like this, it always feels magical. Looking out over the city, knowing how much must be happening down there. Yet from up here, it all seems so calm. Whatever is happening below, love, hate, joy, grief, it all feels distant for a moment. Up here, there's only beauty and peace.
No heavy words, no grand design, just open hills and borrowed time. The wind goes by,
Sometimes in life, we need to take a step back, look at the bigger picture, and allow ourselves to find a little peace in the moment. If you have stayed with me until here, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I tried a slightly different style this time, so let me know in the comments if you have liked it. Making videos like this takes a lot of time and efforts. So if you like this, please consider subscribing and sharing this video with someone who might like it too. Until next time, keep smiling and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!